Let's go. We got some prepping to do, people. We got some preparing to do. For Curse of Strahd. How they catch live? What's up, Sapphire Wolf? What's up, Bug? What's up, Bug? You did catch a live stream, Sapphire. Let's go. Let's go. I'm thinking about adding these into the rotation. You know what I'm saying? Every week, trying to maybe throw out. Maybe it's on Tuesday, Wednesday. Who knows? In the middle of the day, do a little prep instead of having only certain times at night and all this that kind of stuff. I'm kind of trying to spice it up. So let's see. We'll see how much of a party we have going here. We've got 7 people in the party so far. Let's go. So we're diving right into it though. Curse of Strahd. This is my DM binder. It is, I'm telling you, I've put so much work into this thing. It's crazy how much is in this thing. So yeah, we're gonna dive right into kind of where my thoughts are going here. This is my little to-do list of the only prep that I've done before right now is this right here. And it's just kind of the in-between spots. If you want to stay up to date with these videos, I released them on the Dungeon Coach Plays channel, which is my second channel. It's on there. I released the gameplay footage of this on Patreon. It's right there. Access to this exact Dungeon Master binder is also on Patreon. It's right there. So you got options, people. You got options. Streaming while I'm conscious, bold choice. Let's go, rules and rulings. Welcome to consciousness. You're here. You're here. I'm not like in the middle of the night for all these people around the world. Fanboy KC, what's up? What's up? Cleric Corner's here. Let's go. While he's at the gym, get your swole on, Cleric Corner. Let's go. Let's go. Hit them reps. Stop typing. Get back down there and give me 10 more. Give me 10 more. Let's go. A fighter with a sword, range to be too strong. Wait, what? Hey, coach, if I give a fighter a sword with range attack, it would be too strong? I mean, hey, I've done that before with a paladin. I've given a paladin a bonus level up perk to where he could divine smite at 30-foot range. He could like sling the holy energy off of his sword like a freaking gunblade. So, do it, dude. Do it. Oh, look at all the flex emojis. Let's go. Okay, cool. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? All right. So, whoa. We have 30 people. What the heck just happened here? Let's go. We're apparently going to do this from now on. Okay, people, we could do live streams in the middle of the day. Let's go. So anyway, with my campaign, this is always what I do. As soon as the campaign's over, or after campaign session, as soon as an individual session's over, I come in here, I debrief, I do a whole thing, I make a video about it. That's a thing. But I also, right after that video is done, I stop here and I take at least, I have a little clock, I have a little egg timer here. I turn it to 5 minutes and I just start brain dumping of what things need to happen, what pieces are floating around, what little nuggets happened. I also have in my little Dungeon Master cart right here, I have a little handy dandy notebook. I write down little stuff in there. I write combat or initiatives and stuff on this, or little Irina, but I think I have that written down. Yeah, Irina and Lars is already down there. So any sort of notes, I kind of go back through and I kind of read through that, make sure that I don't forget anything. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where this list came from. So heck yeah. First session homebrew campaign setting, dark high fantasy. Yes. Oh, like Arkham City. That'd be cool. That's a cool setting. Thoughts on using ChatGPT as a tool? Kenneth, ChatGPT is pretty crazy, pretty awesome. I'm familiarizing myself with it more. Right now, when I do my game prep, I have had ChatGPT up on one of my screens before, and there's been a time where I'm like, what's an NPC, like an NPC description? And I'm like, give me an old creepy NPC person description. Just let him go, and then I just keep going, and then as I finish typing it up, it come back. So I will use it in that way. I'm probably not going to use that right now because I have to set it up, and I'm already like over prepped right now. Like I'm totally fine. My this is for Curse of Strahd. They are inside of the village of Barovia, and I've fully prepared the village of Barovia. Everything's fine. This is also kind of like a polish off type of prep time situation. So heck yeah. Downtime in Curse of Strahd. How'd you know? Did you see? Yeah. Did you see that? Is that why you saw? How'd you know? Rules and rulings. EU friendly stream. That's it, Turkey worth. That's exactly why I'm doing this. I was like, you know what? I do my live streams at night. I'm doing a live stream tonight. There's a patron live stream. I'm releasing some stuff about the DC-20 RPG system and action economy and action points and reactions and all that. We're going to talk about all that tonight. So I was like, I feel like if I ever live stream, it's at night. So I want to try and have another little window there, make it more possible. So heck yeah. Bonus normal action sword, a waste of 40 feet to deal damage. Okay, yeah. Give that fighter a range weapon. Give that fighter a range weapon. Let him do his thing. Now again, party composition and know what you're getting yourself into. But there you go. Oh, you'll be running this for a first timer group in March. Let's go. Yes. Right. There's so many cool things that I've thrown at Curses or twists that I've added to Curse of Strahd that has made this so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so here we go. Now let's get started. So one thing here is the certain things on the to-do list that I want to get. So Irina and Lars, that's one thing. Irina is one of the key NPCs in Curse of Strahd, and Lars, one of the players, is really swooning her up. He's really just making a lot of moves here to really put effort into their relationship and it turning into something, right? We'll see how that whole thing goes. So what I'm going to do here, this is agenda. We're going to change the agenda name to downtime. So downtime, that is going to be, and we'll make it a big color code. I like color coding things. So downtime, we're going to have probably 3 days of downtime. Yeah, so we're going to do 3 days of downtime. First day is 1, but I already did that. Each you do 2 things a day, interject group moments, okay, all that stuff. That sets the tone for downtime. And then, okay, so now agenda. That's where I'll throw in the agenda. This is going to be the things going on in the town, like different things happening in the town that I can make sure the missing people, that's actually not a thing anymore. Magic items from Ismark, that's going to be a thing. Side quests, which I don't need to have that be its own thing now. I can move that. So Ismark pulls aside Lars to talk about Irina. That's actually really funny that I already had that in there, and this is something that has also came up, so we're gonna pull that in there. So we're gonna have this is gonna be character specific. So we're gonna have Lars is gonna have his own section here. How do I want to organize this? Lars is gonna have his own section. And Ismark's gonna pull aside Lars, protect Irina, eyes on her. Okay, cool. Mad Mary moaning, that's gonna be a part of the agenda. Get Irina out of here. That's already going to happen. I'm not worried about that anymore. They are locked in with all of that. So Ismark's going to pull aside Lars and have like a little... Ismark is the brother of Irina, so that's going to have an interesting conversation. Protect her. These are just the talking points. Protect her. Protect her from Strahd. And then, yeah. I don't know. Okay, protect her from Strahd. I don't know why he's so obsessed with her. Okay, and then what else is there? I want to kind of throw in a little curveball to him to see, because he's spent a lot of time of his current downtime and energy and effort and roles towards courting Irina. So what I want to do with Ismark, I need you to promise me something. I want him to make a promise. Can you protect her? Promise me. I guess that's enough. I don't know if I want to turn it into some sort of pact or deal or whatever. I think that's enough. I think just him talking to her is enough. So then we're also going to have another to-do list toggle. Individual hooks, yes, for sure. That's where I'm going with this. Exactly. This is not OneNote. This is Notion. As far as the question, got you. Jenna, Circle of the Land Druid. I'm trying to name her. Wait, what? Good one. How you doing? A new campaign with a friend and came up a new character. She's a dark dryad druid. Oh, a name for her? Ooh, that's see, that's interesting. A name of a dark dryad druid. There's a great question you can ask ChatGPT. That's exactly the type of thing you can be like, and I want to name. Give me a list of 10 names for a dark dryad druid. I've been using Notion for everything recently. Devin, yes, I have too. I am writing the DC-20 RPG system in Notion. It's pretty amazing. Ardlia. That's really cool. Nexus. Yes. Ardlia. What about Ardley? art. Okay, anyway. Sorry, distracted. So now, all right. So I'm staying on Lars. I want to do one more thing with Irina. Irina is going to talk to him. Saving. Ask how. Yeah. Irina. Irina asks how everything has been for him. Are you? How are you so brave? Okay, so here's Lars group. We're gonna call this the group agenda. And then Mad Mary moaning. That's a side quest that's worth enough to be able to mention that. What else is we got with plans for River? Okay, yeah. We need help with the dam. Yep, and then magic favor from Ismark. This now has grown to be much bigger. They are going to get one. What? There we go. They're going to get for the well, the clearing the well. One magic item per. They cleared the well. They killed the hag. We're gonna call that cured the pie problem. What else did they do? They cured the well, the pie problem, missing person, missing people. And so that's 3 magic items. And I think we're gonna stop it there. Blake, I just joined Patreon. How do I watch the COS play sessions? Let's go. Appreciate you, Blake. Blake, on Patreon, there's going to be a post that's a Curse of Strahd post. In that post is going to be linked all of the gameplay stuff. The next week's footage is releasing tomorrow. So session 4 releases tomorrow. And then that'll be on there, because right now session 1 and 2 had some technical difficulties. I was filming on my phone, and then it was not in the airplane mode, and then it ran out of storage, and blah blah blah. So now I bought a camera, bought a mic, so everything's good now. Those are posted every Wednesday. Every Wednesday on Patreon I post the gameplay videos. I appreciate you, dude. And I'm updating this Patreon with this DM binder as well. So lots of updates coming. Appreciate you, Blake, for real. And then okay, cool. So now where we're at 3 days. Okay, cool. So big picture, Irina and Lars, this is now taken care of. Cool. I want to make sure that I reward the player for his investment and time spent with Irina. So I'm thinking of any sort of other things that I want to make sure that. Yeah, I think that's enough. I'm not gonna overdo it. Bond, she asked a question. Brother asked a question. Okay, cool. He's good. And then Ismark updates on the town. That's gonna kind of be on this whole situation: clearing the well, curing the pie problem, missing the people. We're honestly pie problem, clearing the well, and literally far less. Undead, far less diseased people, diseased villagers. So that's another little byproduct there. Okay, that's all good and fine, and that's pretty much everything in the town. Okay, so Ismark updates on the town is done. Father Donovich. All right, so they're gonna wake up. So one thing real quick is they're gonna wake up. Father Donovich. They're gonna wake up to this guy. What's his whole situation gonna be? So I don't want to necessarily give too many spoilers, but Father Donovich is in a rough spot. And how do I want to? Is there any sort of role play nuggets? He's just gonna be a mess. Hot mess. Grieving his loss. Grieving? How do you spell grieving? Grieving. Nice. His loss. Secretly end his life if left alone. Yeah. Yeah. He is not going to be in a good spot from everything that just happened. Blue is secret. I have a color-coded system here. Blue means secret, that the players don't know this. So he's a hot mess. He's going to be grieving his own loss and stuff. And then, yeah, he's just gonna. If they leave him alone, you're gonna come back, and he's not gonna be there whenever they find him again. So there's him. Soul, I'm interested to see if there's any sort of grieving mess. He has a connections to Soul. Ooh, to Soul, and I don't think connections to Soul or Forsaken. He's Forsaken those. Forsaken. But one thing I just realized is Father Donovich, death. Yep. Finished the lore about the move to Donovich. I got to move some lore around here. So I like to drop math teacher. What's up? Whoa. Somebody said math teacher. Referencing my old school roots, math teacher. Whoa, what am I doing? There we go. Okay. So anytime there's some lore in the game, I want to give it a chance to breathe and let the players find it. I have some lore here. In fact, let me. Actually, yeah, we'll hit this up over here. We'll go over all the Curse of Strahd, session logs, Village of Barovia. Now we're in the Village of Barovia, and we'll pass through here in just a second. I'll hit up all this. But we're doing the house, the haunted house, the haunted Durst house. So there's some lore nuggets in here that I don't know if I want to let slip through the cracks necessarily. So I might move some of this lore to Father Donovich. So let's see. So children's room, baby's room, crib. There's a whole thing about the picture with Gustav, Elizabeth. Pictures of a happy family. Journal. Okay, trapdoor. The journal of what happened. Okay, feminine darkness, crossed over sunlight. Elizabeth. Okay, exiles. Okay, live in outskirts of village. Secret plan to lure travelers. Reputation allowed to be possible. People worried about the devil. Mentions dark powers creeping flesh. Okay, so I think I'm going to just take these nuggets here, and final entries of Waterwell. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then that's now okay. So the lore that's inside of this house, I am now going to go give to Donovich. So in his final little exposition, right, he's going to be a hot mess, grieving his loss. And then I'm going to say, in fact, I guess the connection to Souls Forsaken, they don't need this. So this is going to be Exiles, lore on the Exiles, the Black Book. The Black Book. Lore on the Exiles, and all that's going to be, and this is going to be here, all that's going to be is dark magics, cannibalism, dark magics, cannibalism, capture new visitors. Strahd got pissed. And then Exthanter. Lore drop? Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Whoa, DJ One Eye with a super chat. I wasn't expecting any sort of super chats. I literally didn't even think about super chats. Wonder if I would be in your class right now if I didn't graduate. If it was last year. Oh, you're too smart to not graduate, bro. You're too smart to not. DJ One Eye was one of my students my last year teaching. So props to you, DJ One Eye. You're too smart to not graduate. What are you talking about? Irrit One Eye, DJ One Eye. Thanks for introducing me to Notion. Oh, that's awesome, dude. It's really It's so helpful. I just love the flow of it. It makes me feel very, very, very makes me feel very good. In fact, I'm even going to go to the flow Go to the see DJ One Eye. We're talking about flow. DJ rapping flow. I don't know. Anyway, so this next part here is the actually, Father Donovich is now good. So animals finish hand bite. Oh, the hand bite. Okay, hold up. So Finian, the cleric, got her hand bitten by a vampire spawn. So we're gonna go down here to the Lars agenda here. And so the group agenda, real quick here. Also, Father Donovich, is, before, yeah, no, I'm trying to think of the order of this as far as like, we start the session off and Father Donovich is a hot mess, etc. And then I'm also going to say, Finian's hand. So we're going to have some, black necrotic skin. Oh, no flames can be cast from this hand. Ooh, I am severely handicapping a player's ability to cast magic because they can't cast magic out of their one hand. It's okay. It's during downtime. It'll pass as the downtime happens. So don't worry. Finian's hand gets hungry. Black necrotic skin, yeah. So Finian got bit, and they're gonna have to figure out that whole situation. So downtime, we're gonna have this be a bigger thing, and I'm gonna even have this kind of separated. I'm gonna put a little purple bar across it. Why is this now okay? And I gotta change the color. Okay, cool. So 3 days of downtime, group agenda. We're gonna talk about that, and then they're gonna have little nuggets, little RP scenes. So there's Lars. In fact, do I want to have this organized group agenda downtime? Individual scenes. We're gonna have that, and I'm gonna put this here, and that's gonna be a yellow background, and then we have our Lars right here. So there's Lars, and then after Lars, we're gonna have what's Finian gonna do? Finian's gonna have to have some sort of is there any sort of NPC connections that Finian has? Hand needing to get clean up the hand, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Cleanse hand. That's really going to be the biggest thing that you got to freaking figure out there. Finian. Finian's going to clean up her hand. Pug is going to, what's Pug going to do? Pug. Now again, I'm not trying to come up with what these players are doing for themselves. But I know what I'm throwing at them. Skin bag, bag of skin, skin bag, creepy moments. So the skin bag creepy moments. Let me transition to here. Big picture. Skin bag creepy moments are going to come in over here, and if I go to my Dungeon Master binder, long rest, Bagman. So Pug has a bag of skin, a bag of human skin. It's a bag of holding with a person inside that is going to try and kill Pug. But I gotta long play this thing. So skin creepy moments. That's gonna be so displaced or moved around the bag. Something displaced around the character. Weapon. Weapon. Sword is moved. Yeah, and then we're also going to have a sword. Sword is moved dangerously. Ooh, that's all. I'm going to just leave it right there. I'm going to leave that right there, okay? And then let me see if there's any fears of fire, greed, nobility. No, okay, cool. Pug. Savior complex fighting. Pug's arm. Also, we gotta fix Pug's arm. Broken arm. Mend. Heal up arm. Chopped off the hand and replaced it with a chainsaw. Oh my God, Bug. No. Sword replaced with an axe. Finian's hand gets higher. Okay, good, gotcha. So all I'm trying to do with the bag man is there's a person inside this bag that's slowly plotting to kill the owner of the bag. So I'm just going to be moving her weapon around, all that kind of stuff, and all of that. Jason, I hope Jason, who said, "What is this?" I hope that's not Jason as in one of my players, Jason. because that would be terrible. So, Jason, if you're Jason, you should leave. But if you're Jason that's not my Jason and you're just another Jason, which no, it's not a bad thing. I feel it sounds really bad if I said just another Jason, because you're still an important Jason. But you see, okay, you see how I'm in a weird spot right now. Okay, anyway, okay, so first long rest, mixed cravings, all this stuff, all of this stuff is done. All of that stuff is taken care of. Next morning with the pies, all of the pie stuff is taken care of. Boom, 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 done. So sweet, cool. Now, I am Jason S. Okay, cool. All right, so you're not my Jason. It's okay. Well, welcome, Jason. Come on, hang out. It's all good. And then move the sword back. Maybe move the blade up so I might say this some minor damage. Oh yes, Mac Fine. I like that. So hold on. I'm gonna move the sword dangerously while sleeping, and gets cut. Ooh. That's nasty. So yeah, you're just sleeping and then you sleep and like you roll over and like your sword cuts you. Like wait, well, what? It's creepy. All right. So Pug is good then. So then we got Felix. Felix, what's Felix got going on? Felix, we got some ghost dagger situation. The people in the town. Pies. I feel like Felix is good. There's not too much that Felix needs. Oh, the hunger of the curse. Hunger, curse, sickness. Hit dice, and exhaustion. All right. That's good enough. And then we have the last, but not least, Louisa. But that's going to be Louisa over the animals. Mouse. Mice keep trying to watch her. Cleanse another mouse? Question mark. Disco Samurai, what's up? Coaching coaches. Okay, so that's everyone's individual little stuff there, and they have the big overall picture, and then we're all here, and we got this animal god hints. I do need to look into that, and then finish biting the hand. Okay, cool. So honestly, we're good. We're done with all this. I can go into. Before I forget, actually, no, we are over here. So I'm going to go to the DM binder. Let's see if I can remember exactly where I put this type of stuff. World in Barovia. Actually, no, this would probably be in the player section under Sistophinian Kelly. The gods chart. There's the gods chart. Okay. So there we go. Where is good god, animals? There we go. Boom. There we go. All right. So that is going to be an interesting, the bird feather, Habakkuk. Yeah. Bird feather, Habakkuk. They're going to cleanse another mouse, and then the crow interactions. Blue one. And then this whole Habakkuk thing, I want to put that somewhere, but I'm probably I'm going to need to put that in a DM binder section so that I can access it when I need to. Player triggers, active triggers, no. World lore, no. Secrets, kind of. I'm going to put this. Where do I want to put this? Long rests. Yeah, we're going to put this in Luis's key nuggets. Follow servant, not a servant. Avatar of Habakkuk. God of the animals. Okay, cool. That's the only real nugget I needed right there, just to kind of keep planting that seed. And then trying to watch her. Are they going blind? I just played rats. The rats are actually spies for Strahd. So there's that. Now, so there's top of the session. So now, okay, cool. Last session, I ended session 4 with a little bit less of a Strahd made an appearance, but it wasn't as hard hitting as I wanted it to. So I was like, I started the next session 5 with a bang, and this like 1-round skill challenge where they're trying to run through zombies and all this other kind of stuff, and like Strahd was like sending stuff after them and everything. So went off exactly how I would have wanted the tone of it to feel. And then I thought it was going to be a downtime episode that turned into them actually going and killing 2 very powerful monster creatures and accelerating the plot in a big, successful way. So now we're going to be having a downtime session. So I don't need to necessarily start it off with a bang. I'm not trying to start off with anything crazy. I think everything's pretty fine, and they've been doing so great. Anything that I do think about, like, oh, I could have Strahd come in as an alternate identity or speak to them at night or all these other things, too much. Everything's been going fine. They've been doing great. I think I'm just gonna let them. I'm gonna let them roll. I'm gonna let them roll with it, right? So they're gonna have the Father Donovich thing, maybe a little bit of lore stuff there to kind of wrap the big picture around. Then they're gonna have some downtime. What are they gonna do? What's going on in the city? I'm trying to think of anything else going on in the city. But I can't, so we're going to go back to here to show the big picture. And this is kind of how I try and, I'm trying to visually show you guys my thought process so that we have, okay, we're the group agenda. Here's the group agenda. And now here I'm going to go to the actual village campaign session log, Village of Barovia. So now in the village, I'm making sure I'm just basically, the party's in a good spot. The start of the session's in a good spot. I'm now just going to scan through the town and make sure the town's good to go and see if anything comes to me there. So long rest, we already had that long rest sleep. They got the vision. Muriel's Were Raven. Oh, okay, hold up. I don't want to delete these because I'm also keeping these things in there for patrons or for myself in the future when I run this thing. So check. They have been helped and all of that stuff. So they're going to protect, zombie cure, clean the well. Yep, we already did that. And then, in fact, I don't know why this is, that's weird. Oh, I can turn that into that. And then there we go. Zombie cure, clean the well. Yes. And they have done that. Cool. NPC names, I already got, that's fine. Intro to the village, party's exhausted. Already did that. And then I don't know why that's in yellow. So DM notes, that should be in purple as far as my color code system. Village of Barovia special events. All right, so the Madame Ava's dream, they have done that. That has now been used. So I move it down here. This special event has not happened yet, and I'm double checking over here, and I have that written down as a side quest situation. So we're gonna actually do this. We're gonna do side quest. We are going to put that side quest in there. Mad Mary Moaning. Okay, cool. Random events. Morgantha selling dream pie pastries. That also happened. And then Boy with a Dead Rat. That hasn't happened yet. In fact, I'm going to put that underneath Finian. Boy with a Dead Rat. In fact, I'm going to do this and copy it. So copy link to the block. Put the block in here. Paste and sync the block, Boy with a Dead Rat. So there we go. Now we have Boy with a Dead Rat for Finian's little roleplay scene. Angry mob forming to attack Strahd. Do I want this? Do I need this? No. I think the town's in a great spot, and so they wouldn't be doing that anymore. So I don't need that anymore. So I'm gonna drag this down here, even though I never used that. And then zombies roaming at night doesn't make any sense anymore either because they've killed so many zombies. So yeah, we're good. And then this, actually, the random event here doesn't matter either because I'm going to put that over here I'm going to see it over here, so that doesn't matter. And then now we're done. And then Mad Mary's Wailing is there, so I don't need to do that either. So we're good there too. So now I can also copy this link to the block and put the Mad Mary Moaning quest over here and then sync it, and that's done. So yeah, we're good with that too. And I'm just going to drag it on down. And so Village of Barovia overall is now done. But there is some lore nuggets about the villagers. There we go. Regular houses, rat spies. Where's my villager lore? I think that's one thing I do want to hit on. And here we go. Here it is right here. So the people traits, that's all fine. That's just for role play stuff. lore of the land. And then, in fact, this is maybe this is what I'll do. I do like this lore and then the devil. Yeah, so I'm going to give these as options. We're going to do this little copy paste over here. And then Ismark's side quest, we're going to have this be talk to the people. Talk to the people. And then this is going to be the possible things that they talk about. Can choose to spend one downtime point on this. Okay. Each get 2 things. Can spend 1 downtime on this. Okay. Cool. Then that's just more a little bit of lore for the flavor of the village and possible other things. And then that's that. So then the shop. I got the shop under control. The vine, blood vine on the tavern. That's just the tavern. That's where there's the Mad Mary. I already did that. Burgomaster's good. They already figured out all the church stuff, cemetery stuff. I moved the lore from the haunted house. They already found the missing person. They already cured the sickness. And they already cured the well. So that's all done. And all of these people are all checked out, and we're good. And that is it. So now, Roaming Zombies names is Starving Rats. yeah. Roaming Zombies is Starving. You can I love reflavoring stuff like that, where you take something like, oh, these roaming zombies. But the zombies don't make sense anymore because they killed most of the zombies. Oh, but you can switch them to rats and stuff like that. Definitely use and reflavor stuff like that. But I already have plans for the rats. So we're done with that now. So now that is the village of Barovia. So we can take a step back here 1 notch and now go to the land of Barovia. And then now this is the whole campaign, by the way. This is all the sections of Curse of Strahd, all here, all with entirely text and flavor text and all that kind of stuff. So Village of Barovia would then be done, and they would move to the river crossroads. And I have this yellow. Yellow means it's done and prepped. Yellow means it's done and prepped. Yellow means it's done and prepped. Pink means there's some sort of combat or skill challenge or trap or something like that. And that's all prepped. So I'm all the way prepped out, except for Castle Ravenloft and the town of Vallaki. So I got to do some prep for the Castle Ravenloft and the town of Vallaki. But I'll probably do, maybe I'll show the process of that, of how I take or what I've done so far to take the module and turn it into what I actually run with it, right? Because this was more so of a, all right, cool. Like I have the town prepped, but the players have gone and just messed up everything, and gone and done a bunch of stuff. So now let me update it, right? That's kind of what this prep was. So next prep, I will probably do, so next week I'll do another prep session of this, but I'll actually show let me show an example. So like this is the town. Oh, there we go. So this is the town of Vallaki. Here we go. Town of Vallaki. I have some notes that I want to do for it. I have another page on the town of Vallaki, and then here's the town of Vallaki, and there's all the stuff. And right now this is just straight up from the module, right? But this is I could not run this. I could not, like, this is not, like, there's no way I could run this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not at all ready to be ran in any way, shape, or form. I'd have to do lots of stuff, like approaching the town. There's lots of things that have to kind of make sure that fall into place before I could actually, run it off in a way that I feel confident behind my screen. Like how I have, if I were to go and run, like for how I have the village set up to where, Madavima's Dream Vision, boom. I have green is flavor text, purple is NPC dialogue, blue are secrets, yellow, you know what I'm saying? So I have it all color coded to where I could just run it like no problem. And the process of turning that into that, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah. Sounds good. And that's it. If you guys are liking this stuff. I appreciate y'all coming by and swinging around. We got 37 people in here, so I will be doing this again around that 10 o'clock spot whenever I jump on and do some of these little live streams and stuff. So thanks for swinging by. If you're interested in some DC20 content, I got another live stream that I'm going to be doing tonight for patrons, and I'm going to be keeping the videos coming. We just released a video yesterday on some concepts that are brewing in there, and right now I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm doing a DC20 video, and then I'm doing a general, tabletop roleplay, D&D 5th edition, whatever type of video, like the normal kind of video. And I'm just going back and forth with it, having a good old time with it. So anyway, I got some work to do. I am going to now. Let me see. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm shifting over into DC20 RPG mode. And then, are we good? Let me close this. Let me close that. I don't want to do any sort of accidental reveals here. Okay, cool. So now, here's the DC20 RPG system. Ooh, we got a color-coded thing. We got all the different things. We got the save. We got the level prayer. We got all these different. And each of these drop-downs has like the and the stats in the game. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun making this system and seeing all the hype and response for you guys. So anyway, stay creative. Think outside the box, y'all.